Okay, it has been a long time since I made a video on streaming tips. It's been many years. So today I'm going to give you some of my top tips that I've learned the hard way over the last 8 years. And a little bit about me before I start so you can work out whether or not I'm actually worth listening to or not. I'm Knight and I go by Knightinator on Twitch, which is a platform I've been streaming on since 2015, full-time for the last 7 years. No other income besides streaming, sponsors, and everything that goes with that. It's included a little bit of casting, hosting, esports things, but it is all to do with gaming and streaming. My most popular YouTube video is about how to talk to yourself while streaming and not have dead air. So I still get asked all the time to put out some more tip videos, so it's happening. It's finally happening, so let me try and impart some wisdom. Before we get going, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing, that helps me know that you do enjoy these videos. And let me know down in the comments what other topics you want me to cover. The first and most important one is to set expectations. I see people getting into this industry because they want various things. Friendships, money, fame, free game codes, whatever it may be, just set your expectations because it won't all come at once. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme by any means. It took me many years before I got my first sponsorship, and a long time before they actually paid enough to cover any kind of bills. You really have to prove yourself, and that comes with anything. So it can take a while to get viewers, it can take a while to get, an audience. Those are the same thing, but it can take time for any of these things to happen. If you're in this for the money, then fine. I'm not going to judge you, but do understand that it will take a lot of effort, time, and perseverance. So you're going to have to find other things that you enjoy that you want out of this. Set goals that are actually achievable. And unfortunately, it may not even happen at all. So try and find things that you can get out of it besides those numerical figures. This links nicely into my second tip, and this is actually something I tell myself constantly. I have to remind myself of this. And honestly, if you take one thing from this video, it should be this. You cannot control what you get out of this, but you can control what you put in. Plant the seeds of success and watch them grow. Don't turn up expecting things without putting the work in. Who knows if anyone's going to turn up to your stream today? Who knows if anyone's going to come and give you money today? You can't control that. You can't control whether people are going to be, in a good mood, in a bad mood. You can't control that, but you can control that you're putting in your best work and you can be proud of that. Hopefully those seeds will turn into success and you will see the results. But just make things that you're proud of. Make things that you would want to watch. Try and turn up every day your best self, and hopefully that will provide some really good results. Next, we're going to talk safety, because safety is very exciting. Whoever you may be, please, for the love of everything, be so careful with what information you put out there. Especially if you're young, you live alone, or you're a woman, if you're LGBTQIA+, etc., etc. You need to be so careful of these things. Don't overlook it and think, oh, it'll be okay. I've seen people get stalked online, but it won't happen to me. Because you really can't be that certain. Google yourself. Spend a long time Googling yourself. Find every little piece of information and then remove it from the internet. Spend a long time setting up auto mods and all that kind of stuff. I have a lot more tips when it comes to safety, and I actually made a video on this as well. So if you would like to check that out, I will pop that in the description. I'll pop it in the description for you. I do think that it's massively important before you do any kind of content online that you set yourself up properly and safely. I know it's boring, I know it's time consuming, but trust me, you will appreciate that. It's so much more important to be safe than anything else. Okay, back onto the jolly ones. Next up is finding your niche. Most of the time, it really pays to lean into what you're into. It can be tempting to see someone else's success and want to replicate it. But if you're not being authentic to yourself, it's not got any longevity in it. Find your thing. Experiment and go with it. You can take this to any length you want, whether it impacts the games you choose to play, the themes of your alerts, or even a costume, literally anything at all. Just go with it and you will find your people. This is the best way to really create an audience that's going to stick around through the thick and thin. By no means am I the biggest streamer out there, but I have an incredibly loyal audience, and that's because I've been very true to myself. Also, it's very fulfilling when you find people that really enjoy you for you. It's really nice. I highly recommend it. Next up is maximizing your coverage while you stream. Recently, Twitch has opened up the ability to multi-stream to different platforms. I've been streaming on Twitch and TikTok at the same time for many months now, maybe even a year. And although I've not found crazy successes streaming on TikTok too, it does require minimal effort for an extra 1,000 views or so every single stream. So why wouldn't you? If you want a guide on how to set up streaming on TikTok, then please let me know in the comments and I will add that stuff in. I have alerts on TikTok, I have overlays, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty much literally like for like. I just need to press go live on TikTok as well as OBS, and it's literally as simple as that. But if you want to find out more information, then just let me know. And that's probably enough for you to be getting on with for now. Let me know if you want any more industry secrets that I found over the years, from how to reach out to brands to work with, to technical stuff, whatever it may be. And of course, if you'd like to see my stream in action, then head on over to twitch.tv where I stream 5 days a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.